What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy.
The game.
I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my charismatic and charming co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, boys?
What is up?
Down.
Look at you with your microphone.
Josh, I saw that picture and it got me all shades of excited that you put out on Twitter. If I wasn't like required to be here, I would have showed up anyways, just because of that picture. Guys, joining us today to play some fantasy prices right is special guest Jacob W. Dunn. For those of you that do not know Jacob, you can find him on Twitter at Ain't Done Yet. That is D-U-N-N-E, just like his name. He is an analyst over at Triple Play Fantasy, where he hosts the Triple Play Fantasy Basketball Podcast, an analyst at RotoWire and at New Life Fantasy. Jacob, thank you so much for joining us today, my man.
Thank you so much for having me, Simon, Josh, and John Luke.
Thank you. Welcome.
I love your show, and I love the game show mode. I mean, like, I am all about it. So when you asked me, I was like, absolutely, I will be on. I haven't been on a game show, so I am super pumped right now.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm so happy to be here first.
Let's go. That's right.
Oh God, my lighting got super weird.
Jail dims the lights right after he says that. There's the candle on in the background.
That's right. It's a special moment right now. I love it.
J-Wall, clip that.
We got Craig in here saying the photo for the show today looks like Jail is trying really hard to figure out how much that professional 600 Series 6-quart bowl lift stand mixer costs.
Is that a hint?
Is
that a hint of what's to come?
$2,700.
Craig,
well, now we know Craig, you weren't supposed to give it away. That was for next time we played, but now I have to change it up.
Have you guys seen the video? There's like a YouTube documentary. The guy, it's called like The Guy Who Is Too Good at the Price Is Right or something like that, where he knew the exact prices of multiple items, like literally exact. He goes down there and he gives like a really specific guess. And Bob Barker asks him, like, why'd you guess that number? He's like, well, because that's the price. Like he was
he was a weirdo too.
Oh, he was not, dude. But
I've seen that bit on a show called How I Met Your Mother, you know, like with Barney Stinson, but I've never seen that in real life.
That's funny. Go look it up on YouTube.
It actually happened. This guy like became obsessed with it, and he like figured out a way to actually track where they get their items and the exact cost of everything, and he memorized everything. I think so. It took him a while to actually get on the show, but once he did, he obviously killed it.
When he was on, he said he watched every episode for 30 years prior to going on the show or something ridiculous like that.
That's impressive.
Someone in our chat is going to do that. They're going to watch every one of our episodes for 30 years.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Albert?
Come on the show.
Albert, what's up? Good afternoon. Glad to have you here. And Dame, what's up? Kaysen, glad to have you here. And Mr. Scampers, hello, our favorite chat cat. We got Sean in here as well. Glad to have you here. And Scott said, I saw that on a plane. I'm guessing the Price is Right documentary.
Yeah.
I didn't know that had reached plane level movie status.
Wow.
They only show the best movies on planes, like Elektra, the new Jumanji, Detective Pikachu, and apparently the Price is Right documentary.
Okay.
J-Wall, I think this is the first movie we've ever mentioned on the show that you've actually seen. That's incredible.
The documentary is different.
I'm really proud of you,
J-Wall. But that is another point. He would be in this. They stopped allowing him to come after a little while, I believe. But yeah, he'd be yelling the right answers from the crowd. Yeah.
That's funny.
I just like to think that he's like completely prohibited from stepping foot on the Price is Right campus.
It eventually did kind of get that way, I think.
Oh,
if I remember. I haven't seen it in a while. I watched it when it first came out. But.
Man.
Guys, before we get started with our game for today, a couple reminders. Number one, if you are not already following our guest, Jacob, go and do so right now. He's on Twitter, Ain't Done Yet. It is right there below his handsome face on the screen. So make sure you guys type that in and go follow him over there. After you do that, if you're watching this, that means you are already on our YouTube or Twitch channels. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel at Front Yard Fantasy. It is the easiest way to show your support for what we're doing over here. Or like I said yesterday, a little bit of sympathy. Like you got to feel bad for us if you don't like us at this point. So give us that sympathy subscription.
I like you guys. I'll subscribe.
There we go.
Win.
That's one person. That's
I'm going to go and do it right now.
That's a start, he said.
Guys, these glasses are only blue light filter glasses, and like it is different. It is different when I take them off. It messes with my head. Thanks for subscribing. That was really cool of you.
You got it. I had to leave the room to do it, but I had to do it right now.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
We got Kaysen in here saying that J-Wall absolutely annihilated their team on the mock draft review. You must You must not have drafted enough DeAndre Swift. That's the secret to getting a good mock draft review from Jay Wald. If you've got DeAndre Swift, at worst, you're going to be the 6th best team in his eyes. Guys, we are going to get started with our game for today. Like I mentioned, we are playing Fantasy The Price is Right. Josh is going to be hosting, so I'm going to pass it over to him to explain to us how this is going to work and then get us started.
Well, first of all, like I know I'm going to say this at the end of the show, but help control the pet population. Go get your pet spayed or neutered. Do it. Make sure it's done. But anyway, I'm going to be host today. We have 3 contestants who will be battling for points. They're everyone else but me, pretty much. We will have several different rounds, each starting with a bidding round, where I will ask the contestants to try to guess a number without going over. This number could be a lot of things. It could be a player or team statistic, the price of something, a player's fantasy points. It could be a variety of things, like I said, but whoever guesses closest to the number without going over will get a point, and you'll get to play the mini game. If you're able to win the mini game, then you'll get an additional point. It's as simple as that. You get a point for winning the bidding round, and you get a point for winning the mini game. All right. Every mini game will be a little bit different. We will play like this until we get to the final showcase round, where the contestants will be asked to guess the grand total of several different items without going over again. Remember, that's the key. Do not go over on those guesses. Closest to the grand total gets 6 points. Second closest gets 2 points. Third closest gets nothing. Whoever's has the most points at the end of the game will be our champion today of the Fantasy Price is Right. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be me.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get in there. Let me put together the scoreboard real fast, guys.
Also, Kaysen in here saying that Jay Wall said Mike Glennon and Trace the Goat McSorley were silly picks. Yeah, you know what? That's on him for not recognizing the value of Mike Glennon in the 11th and Trace McSorley in the 12th.
Yeah, how dare he?
How dare he? It's unbelievable value. That neck to round ratio on Mike Glennon is just a little bit too high for that not to be a good pick, Kaysen.
Stop.
Couldn't agree more.
No cyberbullying on the show.
We're not cyberbullying.
No cyberbullying, Simon.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment. All right, let's get in there, guys. Oh no, I didn't hit enter. I hit. You know how this works, Simon. Simon and Jay all both know, but Simon and I have discussed it in the past. If you don't hit enter when you're making a banner on StreamYard, it just deletes it. And it's
yes, it does.
Yep.
Classic
click off
StreamYard.
of it. I know.
Classic
Yeah.
StreamYard.
You know what? But we got to give props to StreamYard where props are due, and they're testing your mic music top tier. Honestly, worth a StreamYard subscription just to hear them sing to you about testing your speakers on StreamYard.
Yes.
Sounds like they're working. Have a great show.
Super solid.
Alrighty then. Let's get started. JL, you're going to be guessing first here. All right.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay with that for the
I'm so okay with that.
All right, cool. Simon will be guessing second. Let's get in there. Like I said, we're playing the Fantasy Prices Right. Jacob, you ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
All right. So for our initial bidding round, you are going to have to tell me how many career receiving yards Zach Ertz had. I know it's crazy. It's a little difficult, but without going over, tell me how many career receiving yards Zach Ertz had. JL, we are starting with you.
JL, if it's helpful, he's somewhere between 25 and 40 years old. I'm not sure where in that range.
25 and 40.
Yeah. You got the right range. That's for sure. That's definitely the correct age range. So JL, how many career receiving yards does Zach Ertz have?
I have no idea.
I know
don't
this is
even
a
know where
tough
to
one.
begin, and I can't even math this out. So I'm just gonna say 36,000. That feels very high.
36,000,
extremely high.
Simon, what do you think?
While I think he had slightly fewer than 36,000 yard seasons, I'm not sure.
36,000.
I like the guess, JL. I like it.
I'm gonna go with 4,900.
I thought you were going to say 49,000.
Yeah.
Should have gone with 49,000.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. So we have 4,900, 36,000. What do you want to go with? Without going over, how many career receiving yards do you think Zach Ertz has?
So he's been in the league for like 6 to 7 years. I mean, you know, he's not going to catch 1,000 each year. I'm going to 800. I'm going to go one over Simon, 49.01.
49.01. And just to remind everyone, Jacob, you probably don't know, everyone else that's listening, if everyone goes over, no one gets a point, but whoever's closest will get to play the minigame. All right?
Oh, okay.
So that's just what happens if everyone goes over. But JL 36, Simon 4,900. And Jacob with 49.01. Let's see how many career receiving yards Zach Ertz had. Well, he had 6,840.
No!
That's way too low.
6,841.
Way too
Yeah,
low.
not even here. Close to 36,000.
Kind of close. If you multiply by 6.
I had 7,425. If you can see that right there.
All right.
I wish you would have gone before me.
All right. So a couple of great guesses in the chat. I'm seeing Dame here with 6,300. Nice. That is probably the closest. No, it's not as close. Albert here with 6,550.
And Scott had 6,400 from Scott Fish.
Yeah. Scott Fish was the closest.
Yeah. Killing it, guys.
Killing it.
Scott Fish a little low, but would have gotten to play the mini game on the show. Jacob, Are you ready to play?
Ready. Let's do it.
All right. So round 1, we're going to play Stat Splurge. This is a new game. Ew. You don't like that name? I didn't think you would. I thought I'd get some weird looks about Stat Splurge.
I like that name.
Splurge. Jacob, let me just give you that 1 point you got real fast for getting the bidding round correct. There you go. Good. All right, Stat Splurge. This is going to be played. The contestant is going to be shown 4 players and a stat. To win, you must choose 3 players, one at a time, whose stat exceeds the stat shown. All right. So we have 80 receptions. So I want you, one at a time, tell me the players with more than 80 receptions. There's one that does not have more than 80 receptions, Jacob.
So the one that doesn't have 80 receptions, or who had lower?
I want you to tell me who has more than 80 receptions. There's 3 people that have more than 80 receptions.
Oh, okay.
So one by one, just go ahead and start. And I'll tell you if you're wrong.
I will go with Brandon Cooks.
You think Brandon Cooks had at least 80 receptions? And he did. Yeah. All right. Good start. All right. Who's the next one you want to go with?
Oh.
You got to get all 3. You got to get all 3, Jacob, to win this extra point.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown, you think he had over 80 receptions? And he did. Yeah. Jacob. Let's go. All right. So either Michael Pittman or T. Higgins did not have over 80 receptions. Which one did, Jacob? Which one had over 80 receptions?
This is really tough because Pittman had a lot of low catch games, but a lot of yards. So I'm going to say that T. Higgins is the last one to have 80 receptions.
So you think T. Higgins is the last one with over 80 receptions? Let's see. I am sorry, Jacob. No. He had under 80 receptions. Michael Pittman had 88. But he was the closest. Right? He was the lowest. So there's the 2 closest together. So close one, Jacob. You got a point for getting to play the mini game, but not going to get a point for completing this one. So close, though.
Scott was right. I needed to phone him.
Just talk to Scott next time. Just talk to Scott next time.
And Mr. Scamper's also coming in here getting Pittman as the no. Some people smart in the chat.
There you go. Let's go.
All right. Good job on that one, Jacob. I mean, you got a point. You're in the lead. So good job, right?
Thank you. Better than nothing. I'll take it.
Exactly. So are you guys just ready to go into the next bidding round here?
Let's do it.
We are going to be starting with you this time, Jacob, because whoever played the last one will start out the bidding round for the next round. All right. For this bidding round, I want you to tell me, Jacob, how many passing yards Tyler Huntley had in 2021? How many passing yards he had?
Passing yards, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. He started at least like 5 games. 1,000. I'm gonna say going over. I'm gonna go 1,800.
You're gonna say 1,800. Simon, or
it would be JL, right? Because JL went first, and so now he's second because Jacob went up to the top of the order.
Yeah.
I'll go with 800.
800 from JL. So we have 1,800 and 800. Simon, what are you going with here?
I had 950 written down, so I will go with 801.
801, squeezing in JL there. All right. Well, Tyler Huntley, he had 1,081 passing yards last season. That is going to give Simon the win and the point here. Good job, Simon. Let me give you that point onto your banner.
This is uncharted territory, a point this early in the game. Usually I'm waiting until like it's crunch time at the end to even think about scoring.
I mean, it might mean you're about to dominate here. I'm not sure. Like I'm a little nervous.
Oh, let's stop that train.
Let's see who was closest in the chat here. We had I think it was Come Here Now. Come Here Now, 902 without going
nice
over.
Job.
There were people closer, but pretty much everyone was going over on this one. Everyone was going over on this one. So
I'm right there with you guys.
You're in good company.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys.
All right, Simon, you ready for your mini game?
Let's do it.
All right, you are going to be playing past or present. We played this one in the past.
This one's tough.
Yeah, this one is tough, but I do enjoy it still.
Yeah.
All right. The contestant is shown 5 players, each accompanied by a stat. The contestant must decide whether the stat line shown corresponds to the player's 2021 season or the year displayed on the screen, aka the past. In order to win the game, the contestant must guess correctly on any 3 of the 5 players. All right. So you don't have to guess on all of them, just 3 of them. So is it 2019 or 2021? Michael Gallup getting 66 receptions, Carson Wentz 4,039 passing yards, Davante Parker 72 receptions, Baker Mayfield 3,010 passing yards, and Robert Woods 45 receptions. You got to pick 3 of them, Simon, and you got to tell me, are those stats from 2019 or 2021?
Well, there is one I'm confident on. Carson Wentz is past. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty sure he was in the 3,000s this year, unless I'm misremembering from yesterday when I was looking at that chart, which is very possible. Shoot. And you said
That's
one.
a good one.
You said I just had to get one.
You have to get 3.
Oh, sorry.
You have to pick
Okay,
3 of them and tell me, is it 2019 or 2021?
I'll take Baker Mayfield present. He missed games. That sounds like it might be all right. In a rush first offense, he also missed games. So Carson Wentz past, Baker Mayfield present, and I will take. Was that the Davante Parker year? That's Davante Parker passed. I'm going to say Davante Parker passed, Carson Wentz passed, Baker Mayfield present. Final answer.
So you're saying Carson Wentz 2019, Mayfield 2021, Parker 2019, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Well, Michael Gallup, any guesses on this one?
That's passed.
Passed.
That's passed. 2019.
Yeah.
Let's see if Simon was right on the Wentz one. He thought it was 2019, and it was.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It was. Davante Parker he also thought was 2019, and it was.
Agree.
Oh, here we go. It all comes down to Baker, baby.
Baker Mayfield. He thought it was 2021. We haven't had a 2021 yet here.
This is a coin flip.
And it was 2021, and so was Robert Woods.
Nice.
Robert Woods, I knew was 21.
Nice,
Yeah,
Simon.
yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, good job. That's gonna give
Well
you
done.
that point. I thought it was tough. I think everyone thought it was a little on the tougher side, but
It was tough.
and look at this. Scott Fish saying 2019 Wentz, 2021 Parker passed. Yeah,
That's
you
so
were
amazing.
completely right.
Did
you
you
were
flip it? Oh,
Scott
man.
Fish got everything right.
Swept
Got
it
everything
too.
right.
Yeah, except he changed the order. For some of them put past, and for some of them put the years.
Yeah,
like
it's very
that-
confusing.
that was
very confusing.
Scott
Yeah,
uses the code, man.
No
Yeah,
pattern.
good
at
job
all,
by
really.
Albert getting 3 of them there.
Nice job,
Let's see.
Albert.
Solid.
Jason got 3 of them. Great job.
Nice
Great
job, Simon.
Yeah. Let me give you that extra point, Simon, for getting that mini
I'll
game
take
right.
it.
Giving
Dang.
Simon the early lead here, but it's still anyone's game.
Not for long. Not for long.
I mean, keep in mind, getting that showcase round the closest gets you 6 points. So, you know, it's anyone's game, right? All right, good job
Anyone's
on that one,
game.
Simon. Very good job.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. All right. We are going to start with Simon with this next bidding round. JL's going last. Jacob in the middle there. You guys ready to get into it?
Let's do
go.
it.
Do it.
All right, let's go. All right. According to Rolex.com, this is called a Date Just 36. I don't know why. It's an Oyster Perpetual Date Just 36, an Oyster steel features, an olive green palm motif dial, an oyster bracelet.
Oh, it's so
How
much.
much
oyster.
does this watch cost,
That watch has
Simon?
got a smell.
If you took the brand names off and put 2 watches next to each other,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
know.
wouldn't be able to tell you which one was the Rolex
Same.
and which one was the $20
Same.
Walmart watch. Like, I know I'm offending some watch, but Rolex. Oh man, this is a doozy. I'm gonna go $14,300.
$14,300
I
from
could
Simon.
be way overshooting it, but my perception of Rolex is that's some big bucks on your wrist. But I don't know.
Jacob, what do you think?
I also don't know anything about watches, and I wrote down a number that's way under Simon's. I'm just gonna go with it. 3308.
3,308, correct?
Yes, sir.
And Simon went 14,300. JL, what do you think?
I feel like it could be more. I'm gonna go with 14,301.
You son of a gun.
14,301.
I thought Jacob gave you enough of a window that you might try to.
I thought about it, but I think it's gonna be more.
Yeah, JL thinks it's going to be a pricey watch. So does Simon. Lots of people in the chat are putting some pretty big numbers, bigger than Simon's guess. So let me tell you that. But there are some smaller numbers as well. There's some numbers down there around $1,000. So
there we go.
Let's see. So how much does this watch actually
really
cost?
Have a window.
$7,250.
No!
Jacob, you are the closest.
All right.
Let's go. Let me tell you,
Cheap
there are
ass
some
Rolex.
watches on Rolex's
hell?
website that cost upwards of $20,000. So
unreal. Oh my goodness, I can't justify that. That's unreal.
If you go to their website, this is like the first one that like pops up, kind of. There was
it's their introductory model.
Yeah, this is your,
the cheap stuff.
Your training wheels of
cheap
Rolexes.
Yeah, training wheels.
All right, Jacob, that's going to give you 1 point. Let's see who's closest here in the chat. I don't know if anyone was really that close, to be honest. Like, Scott was the closest for sure, by far. He said 8,400. By far the closest. But he was over. So, like, what did Sean go with?
1,251. I think that's the closest without going over in the chat. Yeah.
So, really, Jacob, you had the closest guess out of everyone.
Wow. And Scott, though, he was only like 1,000 short.
But you were under. And
under. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm going to give you the win there. But Scott was the closest.
Right. Yeah.
All right. All right, Jacob, you ready for your next mini game here?
Ready. Let's do it.
You're going to be playing Take 2. It's round 3, but you're playing Take 2. All right.
All right.
We played this one in the past. The contestant is showing 4 players and a target total. The contestant wins by choosing 2 players with the stats that match the target when added together. All right. So it's a little confusing, but so the target total is 1,705 receiving yards. Okay. If you take the receiving yards from 2 of these players, there's only 2 that make sense. It will equal 1,705 receiving yards. Which 2 players?
This is Mark Andrew.
Is it
just one? It's just a single.
Just a singular.
Mark Andrew is his brother.
Little known fact,
different
it's
last
actually
name,
Mark Andrew. He just likes the S on the end because
he likes the pluralized version.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I gotcha.
It's intimidating.
Believe it or not, this is supposed to say Mark Andrews.
Okay.
1,705 receiving yards. Divided by 2. 850. That sounds like a tight end number. So I'm gonna go with Patterson got a lot of rushing yards. This is tough. But
just so you know, it's 1,705 receiving yards.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know how many receiving yards Patterson got.
At least 3.
At least 3. Okay, I'm gonna go with Mark Andrews. Lock in Mark Andrews, not Gage, and DJ Moore.
You're gonna go Mark Andrews and DJ Moore.
My gut.
Well, let's see if you are correct. Well, Mark Andrews had 1,361, DJ Moore 1,500, 1,157, 770, 548 for Cordell Patterson. The answer was DJ Moore plus Cordell Patterson.
Wow, yeah. I was straight up wrong. That's a huge whiff.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
DJ Moore is one of the most deceiving players from this last season when it comes to targets, receptions, and receiving yards. He's stuck with his 4
he had like the first few really good games, and then Sam Darnold went out, and then it was just wow, that got me.
So it looks like pretty much like the large majority of the chat was saying Russell Gage and DJ Moore. Like a lot of people, like everyone was saying that. That there was a Gage and Patterson, but no one got it right. No one said Moore
that Mark
and
Andrews
Patterson.
Had a really good year, but I didn't know he had that many yards. That's incredible.
Yeah, and I think both DJ Moore and Mark Andrews are a little surprising in terms of their yards.
Very.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, hey, you're still tied with Simon. You got to play 2 mini games so far. Good job on that, Jacob. And we have a tie game. Simon 2, Jacob 2.
Yeah, all of us are tied. All of us are tied. It's a
I didn't say everyone was tied. I said we have a tie game.
We are all very competitive.
We have a tie game.
Any one of the 3 of us could win.
You have no idea who may come out ahead.
Also, just Justin, what's up? Welcome in.
What's up, Justin?
Glad to have you here.
Justin.
And Justin said, Josh, host. Yeah, we got handsome Josh. We got fancy
You got host
Josh.
Handsome Josh.
My glasses.
Oh,
it's always
pretty
handsome
Josh.
Josh. What a
yeah. Wait, that's Family Feud. All right.
I get them mixed up too.
I love that we had just hyped a little song out of Josh.
All right. Are you guys ready? You ready for the next round here?
JL, pull up your Google browser.
That would help. All right. We're getting into the next bidding round. We're starting with you on this one, Jacob. Matthew Stafford's passing yards in the last year's Super Bowl. Why don't you tell me how many passing yards Matthew Stafford had in the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah. What did he have? Last year?
This previous.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, this is a trick question.
Yeah. No, I actually thought about doing that, like, and being real screwy, like putting in a random Super Bowl here and be like, he wasn't in that Super Bowl. Yeah.
Nice.
Zero's the answer.
Love it. Right,
but that's not the case. He played in the Super Bowl.
Okay, deal. So I'm gonna go with 289.
289 from Jacob. Simon.
I'm trying to figure out how small to make this gap because I think the answer is a little bit under Jacob, but I don't want to give JL too much of a window in there. So I'm going to go 273.
273.
So take that gap if you want it, JL. It's a small one, though.
We have 289 and 273. JL, what are you going with?
Right in the middle.
274.
You stinker!
I don't even care if I'm wrong. I just want to tank Simon. That's all I care about.
Guys,
so good.
I don't remember exactly what it was. I am almost 100% sure it's 280 something. So,
holy, let's go.
Let's see. 283.
Yes.
Oh no,
Simon.
Dang it.
Great job on your selection. JL, even better job, like going in between there because that
worked out. It worked out.
I don't know if I could have done it.
I like
that.
That's
283. So Scott Fish said 276 just to go over Albert, but I think you were also the closest, Scott. I mean, Albert went with 275, obviously, but
Albert with
278. 278 from Copy.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
Ooh-wee.
That's impressive.
Ooh-wee. That's really impressive. I mean, yours was really impressive. 289 is very close, but yeah. Good job, JL. You're gonna get a point there.
Thank you.
Nice, JL.
Thank you, sir.
You ready for your mini game?
Let's do it.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, it really is a close game here. It really is a close game. All right, mini game time. JL, you're playing squeeze play. This is a new one. It's a new one. Round 4.
I do this one every day.
Oh god. Let's keep moving. The contestant is shown a player and a stat line that has had what that has had should not be in there. That has one incorrect digit inserted. The first and last digits are always correct. To win, the contestant must remove the extra middle digit to leave behind the correct stat. All right. So Antonio Gibson's rushing yards from last season. You got to remove the 1, the 0, or the 3 in the middle to create the correct stat line of his rushing yards from last season.
Okay. All right. And I just had to do this once?
Yep, that's it. Simple as that. You remove the correct digit, you win this mini game.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
I'll remove the 0.
You're going to remove the 0 from this to create his stat line being 1,137 rushing yards.
Yep.
Well, let's see his actual rushing yards, shall we? 1,037. I am sorry, JL. You are incorrect.
Your guess was too good during the bidding round that there was no way. Like you used up all of your you're really good at Price is Right points on that one.
Your juju. It was gone.
One. Dame said 1,037.
Nice,
Scott said it's 1,037. I know this one. Scott said remove the 1. Mark removed the 1. It looks like everyone's removing the 1.
Wow. Except for me. What an idiot.
You and Justin. Justin's on your team, JL.
My man.
You did in the second one. Yeah, let's go. You guys killed it in the chat.
Yeah, they did.
That's a pretty simplistic game. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Screw you, squeeze play.
All right. You guys ready for the next bidding round here?
Let's do it.
Ready.
All right. And we are going to be starting out with JL on this one. The score is JL 1, Simon 2, and Jacob 2. All right. All right. Guys, I want you to tell me Christian McCaffrey's career receiving yards.
Yeah, I know this one.
Career receiving yards. Christian McCaffrey's career receiving yards.
No problem, Josh.
His career receiving yards. I'm sorry. I made these a little bit tougher, but, I wanted them to be tough. I wanted the bidding rounds to be tough, a little tougher today.
I feel like 36,000 is probably too high again, guys, right?
It is a little high. I'm
that's
be honest
a little lower than I was going to go,
I don't like giving away information, JL, but it's high.
Okay.
All right. So, JL, you have any number in mind? I see everyone kind of doing some math on their paper right now. Like, okay, well, he played this many seasons, probably has this many receiving yards this season.
My man Josh is in my head right now.
Yeah. JL, what are you thinking here?
All right, I'm going to go with 3,100.
Oh, 3,100 from JL. Jacob, what do you think?
I had 3,150, so I will just go one above JL here.
You son
one
of a
above.
All right, 3,101.
And we're gonna go 1 yard, Josh. We're gonna go.
You're gonna go with 1 yard. I was interested to see how you would go there, Simon. I was like, you could, because he could have squeezed you in, Jacob, like really tight and made it like almost impossible for JL or you to get a point unless you're right. But if it was under, JL would have gotten to play the minute game still. But he went with 1. So if it's under all this, then he covers that whole range. Let's see exactly what it was.
On, DMC.
Christian McCaffrey's career receiving yards. He actually has 3,015.
No
way. The one did it, Simon. The one did it.
We were so close, JL.
Oh, man. That is brutal.
We were so close. Nice.
Freaking close. Justin.
Justin, man.
2,999. He was
16 away.
There,
Damn,
Justin.
son.
But
That's solid.
That's my boy right there.
Fish said 3,000 is fair. But Case only 5 off, but was over.
Oh,
Damn, Jason. Yeah, we had some great guesses
ridiculous. Mark,
if that was a real guess, like if you were on the show with that, you were 5 over, I would have cried.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been so rough. So rough.
Like Josh, or you
I was gonna
one outside.
Holy crap. Good job on that one, Simon. Choosing the 1.
I think that's the first time that's ever worked for me. I've tried it many times on this show now, but it finally worked.
Well, I'm glad it happened while I was here. I could witness it.
All right. Are you guys ready? Or Simon, you ready for your mini game?
I'm ready.
Good job on that one guess. I'm still happy for you. So we're doing round 5, high or low. We played this before. High, low. For high, low, the contestant is shown 6 players and must choose the 3 with the most yards in order to win. It's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Simon, you ready to get in there?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
All right. So it's in terms of receiving yards. I want you to tell me the 3 players with the most receiving yards out of Tim Patrick, Gabriel Davis, Marvin Jones, Austin Eckler, Mike Gesicki, and Tyler Higbee. And this is 2021 receiving yards from last season. So who had more receiving yards last season? Out of these 6 people, you got to choose the top 3.
Okay. I'm going to lock in. Oh, God. I truly am like,
Hello, Kelly.
This one's messing with me. I'm going to go Marvin
Kelly.
Jones, Austin Eckler, and Tyler. I'm locking in Marvin Jones and Austin Eckler. I'm going to go. No, Higbee. I played this game last time. I chose Higbee and it ruined me. He was the one I got wrong, if I remember correctly. No, it wasn't this game. It was a different game. I'll go.
Today, Simon.
Jones, Eckler, Gesicki.
Oh,
You are going to go with Jones, Eckler, and Gesicki.
Eckler.
I feel really bad about that last one.
Jones,
I feel pretty good about the
Eckler,
first
and
2.
Gesicki.
I would have gone with Patrick.
I'll tell you guys
Yeah.
this. 2 people in the chat have gotten it correct.
Scott.
No, only one person. Only one person in the chat has gotten it correct. One person in the chat has gotten it correct.
Right, well, I see one person who put the same thing as me.
Yeah. Yeah. So receiving yards. Let's see these top three. You went with Jones, Eckler, and Gesicki, Simon.
Yeah.
The top one's Marvin Jones. You got him correct. All right. The next one is Mike Gesicki. You also got him correct,
Simon.
It's also got him correct. Good job.
Or Patrick.
Watch it be Patrick.
The next one is Tim Patrick. It is Tim Patrick. It is Tim Patrick. Austin Eckler was number 4.
Austin Eckler was 4.
Tim Patrick.
Damn.
Tim Patrick, baby. Love that guy.
Yeah, seriously.
Patrick.
Dame, Patrick, Jones, Gesicki. Was
nice,
there
Dame.
There was. Come Here Now also got it. Patrick Jones.
Nice.
Gesicki.
Come here.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Well done.
Man, that one was tough.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
That was good.
I knew Austin Eckler was going to throw people off. I just knew it. I absolutely knew that people were going to guess him. And a large majority of the chat was guessing Austin Eckler as well.
Yeah, I thought
you
the
still
trick
got a
was
lead,
that it
Simon.
was Austin Eckler.
Higbee's lower than I thought.
He's always lower than you think. I don't know how. My expectations are low, and every time I look up his stats, they're lower than I thought. It's like the anti-DJ Moore.
Huh.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's a pretty good comparison.
You guys ready for the next video?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Simon, we're coming to you first with this next one, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Javen saying Jones' yards surprised me. I think they surprised a lot of people because that offense was so just anemic, right? They just didn't have a lot happening, but Jones was healthy.
That's all they had for most of the year.
Yeah.
It was just Marvin and not even Visca.
Exactly.
I think Shark was out all year. So yeah.
I think he played like one game, if a full game. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Next bidding round here, guys. I want you to tell me Dalvin Cook's average rushing yards per season. And this is his career, 2017 to 2021.
Okay.
So
this is
the amount of rushing yards he averages per season.
And that includes seasons where like maybe he only played a couple games.
And I'm wondering that too.
It includes 2017 to 2021.
Okay.
No, shoot, that's tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
741.
Simon is going to say 741.
What?
JL?
Per season. Oh. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God you went first. I thought it was.
Yeah, JL over here would have guessed
he's guessing yards per carry.
And I'd be like,
yeah,
really?
5.3.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Okay. Wait, what was Simon's guess?
741.
741. That's right.
I'll go with 7. I'll go with 1,100.
1,100?
Yeah.
You know what? I would love to play the game, but I am exactly sandwiched in there. So I'm just going to go with my guess with 800. Straight up.
800. 800. Simon.
I hope
Jacob
that cost
did you a little bit of a favor there. Did you a little bit of a favor there? So
I did.
741 to 800. Simon gets this. 800 to 1,100. Jacob gets it. Anything over, JL gets it. So let's see. Dalvin Cook's average rushing yards per season during his career is 964. Jacob, good job on that one. You are the closest. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, sir.
Let's see.
Had to take that risk, and it paid off, thankfully. But oh my goodness,
Well done.
Oh, I almost said Brady was
Well
the
done,
closest,
thank
but
you.
Mark actually went one above Brady with 891. It looks like the chat's starting to
It's
play
been
the
funny.
game a little bit,
Yeah.
where they're like
Competing
almost
against each
like,
other.
They're turning on each other.
Like,
They're just
they're going like one above like the other person. Like,
that's great.
For the glory.
that's pretty
so
funny.
Mark ended up with the highest 891. Good job with that one, Mark.
They
Good
just
job
want
with
to
that one.
be. They just want to be shouted out.
Funny.
Stepping on each
Jacob
other.
did win that mini game, which is going to tie him with Simon for the game.
All right, Simon.
I mean, the bidding round.
What's up, man?
Also, Scott did say 950, so that one was very
Damn.
good.
Did he?
Wow,
Yeah.
he's a Vikings fan, so he should know that.
Yeah, I mean, even as a Vikings fan, you
Sure.
shouldn't know that.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Scott this whole
Also-
show.
Brady here saying my rivalry with Albert and Dame knows no bounds.
Love it.
That's so
I love
funny.
Come here now, say everyone too scared to challenge me in the Twitch chat. Yeah,
It's got to be different. Just
Come here
had
now.
to
It's got
be
the
different.
Twitch chat unlock. If you want to challenge, come here now. Leave that YouTube chat. Head on
Just
over to
him
the
alone.
Twitch arena to face off against Come Here Now.
All right, Jacob.
Let's
get into this mini game here. You're going to be playing Switch. Question mark. Switch?
I love playing
It's
Switch.
a new game. It's a new game.
Okay.
It's very simple. The contestant is shown 2 players, each with a stat next to them. The contestant must decide whether the stats are correct as shown or need to be switched with the other. The correct decision wins.
Okay.
That's simple, right?
Yeah.
All right. Career rushing yards. Alvin Kamara, 4,238. Melvin Gordon, 6,144. Are these the correct career rushing yards for the players, or do they need to be switched around?
Career rushing
Alvin Kamara actually have 6,144, and Melvin Gordon actually have 4,238.
Man, career rushing yards. Melvin's been in the league for 87 years now. So I mean, he's got to get, like the longevity yards. I really want to lock this in really bad, but
do it.
But
do it.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna lock it in right there.
All right, you
there,
think these career rushing yards are shown as correct?
Right. Let's hope.
All right. So, what was their actual career rushing yards?
I know Melvin's been hurt his whole career.
It's correct. It's correct.
Okay.
Good job. Good job on that one.
Thank you. You almost got me with that one. I almost switched.
I thought about it.
I believe I already gave Jacob his point for getting the bidding round, correct?
Yeah,
yes, it was 3-3, and now I think I'm in the lead.
I think you're in the lead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Simon?
I have the most points.
My daughter wanted to say hi.
Your daughter say hi.
Oh, there's your secret weapon.
Secret weapon. Oh, is that your light?
The unicorn.
I gotta get back to work, okay? To work, right? Thank you so much.
He said back to work.
Okay.
Good job. Everyone in the chat did.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice. Everyone killed it.
I like Brady saying the chat is about to get wrecked. Like everyone having the same answer was just like, oh man, we're wrong.
It almost should be for these 50-50 ones. I just take the first one of the answers, I don't know. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Alrighty then. Are we ready to move on to the next bidding round, guys?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right,
let's do it.
Perfect. We're starting with you, Jacob, because you keep winning these. You keep playing these mini games.
Ooh, I love it.
Me DeAndre Hopkins 2021 receiving yards. 2021 receiving yards, Jacob.
2021 receiving yards. He missed a few games at the end. So I'm going to go with he had some big games. I'm going to go with 900 flat.
900 exactly. Simon?
678.
678. JL.
Sorry. What was it? Was DeAndre Hopkins receiving yards, and what were the two guesses?
900 and 678.
I'll go with $1.
$1 from JL.
$1.
Thinking the under.
One receiving yard.
All right. Well, let's see how many receiving yards DeAndre Hopkins actually had in 2021. It was 572. JL!
Wow. It worked for JL.
It worked for JL. Every single person in the chat was over.
Suckers.
Mason would have been the
crazy.
612. 612 would have been the closest.
Nice. 572?
I liked
Did I miss one,
Scott came in and said 724. The Mr. Scamper said 725. Tim said 726.
Nice.
Scott said such a scamper going one over me. And then, Tim!
I love the chat. That's great. That's wonderful.
Good job on that $1 guess, JL. You needed it,
Joshua. I did.
I mean,
That's
you
awesome.
You didn't need it.
You didn't need it.
It's
No,
still anyone's game, but look at these scores now. Look at these scores. I love it.
Whew.
I love it.
It is
2, 3, 4.
All right, JL. Let's go into your mini game.
2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 was here. They would be freaking out probably.
What about 1, 2, 3? Because that's what you're playing. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Woo. Oh, look at that transition.
Oh yeah.
Wave from the stars.
The contestant must rank 3 players' fantasy points from largest to smallest. The contestant wins by correctly ranking all 3 players.
Okay.
So 2021 PPR fantasy points. You have Austin Eckler, Jamar Chase, and Travis Kelce. I want you to rank all 3 of these players, JL. What do you got?
That's a good one. That's really good.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go
Joel makes a good point here in the chat saying brutal year for D Hop. Hopefully he can stay healthy this year. I think that's the key. Staying healthy. He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Eckler, Chase, Kelsey. I'm gonna go in that order.
So you are gonna keep it the order that is shown on the screen.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. You think it's the order shown on the screen? Well, let's see. Number 1 was Austin Eckler.
I've gotten that wrong.
Austin Eckler was number 1. Austin Eckler was number 1. Who was number 2? Jamar Chase.
No!
Travis Kelce.
Let's go.
Good job,
JL. You got a comeback.
JL. Don't call it a comeback.
That's good.
He's been here for forever.
He's been tied with us.
Never left.
And we got a tie game.
Way too long, actually.
We have a tied game again. Bottom half this time.
Dang,
good job to the folks in the chat getting this one right. Everyone got it right in the chat, so I'm gonna put the first person that got it right. Kaysen. Eckler.
Look at you.
Oh,
you've been saying you want to do it.
That was wrong. Everyone did not get it right. A lot of people got this wrong, actually. I'm seeing quite a few people.
I was going to say, I feel dumb. I had Chase first.
Eckler, Chase, Kelsey. Eckler, Chase, Kelsey. There were quite a few people that got it wrong.
Okay.
Good job on that one, JL.
Thank you, sir.
Move on to the next one, JL. We're coming to you first.
Let's go.
Man, I was going to Chase, Eckler, Kelsey. I really thought Chase was number 1 there. Like, was so confident in it.
So did I.
I felt bad about that. Bro, Josh, you did me dirty. I felt so bad about that.
Josh goes literally everyone got it right, and then throws up Kaysen's answer. Oh wait, except for this one.
Whoops.
Yeah, you did him dirty.
Hey, we warn you before every show. We warn you before every single show. We say we're gonna guess along in the chat, and we will make fun of you if you get it wrong.
You're right. You've heard that warning 1,000 times. But it's been a rough day for Kaysen. Gets absolutely annihilated in the mock draft review, then comes in here and Josh just does him dirty like that.
It does seem like we're piling it on.
All right, we're moving to the next bidding round. We're starting with you, JL. I want you to tell me the total yards per game during the 2021 season.
Wow.
Of the Kansas City Chiefs. Yards per game, total yards per game for the Chiefs last season.
Total yards per game.
Kaysen, he said, "What did I do to you guys? Nothing. You're phenomenal. This is our greatest sign of respect. The amount we're messing with
yes,
you."
Yes, it is.
I would probably go with 36,000 if I were you, JL.
36,000. I'll go with 350.
How do I do long division?
350 from JL. Jacob, what do you think?
I'm going to go with 380.
380 from Jacob. So, Simon, what do you think?
And what were the two guesses?
350 and 380.
I was trying to do long division and then realized I
honestly
don't know
in the normal
anymore.
Price is Right, they do allow people asking other guesses.
Okay.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna
They would not allow people to go this long.
One.
We allow people to go long.
One.
Oh, you're going lower than 350.
Yeah.
All right.
One.
This could be anybody. I don't know who this is.
Sure.
I don't know who's going to win this.
Oh, I was like, this is going to be a number, not a person.
The answer to this could be anything. You guys never know.
All right. Well, the total yards per game for the Kansas City Chiefs last year was 397.
No!
Let's go, Jacob. You were the closest.
Simon, swinging a whiff.
I know. Can't work every time. Also,
I know that Patrick didn't have that good of a year, but it's like he probably averaged 300. It was probably almost 100 yards of rushing, like around that. Like it was tough though, because
it's a good guess.
Oh, 389 by Chevin. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Killing it. I like that Tim in the chat, like taking the 1 over Simon's 2. Jay, and then Jay going 3.
That's funny. What's up, Jay? That's great.
All right.
And NBA with the shout out just for Jacob said, nice to see you again. Glad you are in the house.
NBA Rig, man, he is all over our Discord at Triple Play. I love that guy. He is full of knowledge.
NBA's the man.
What's up, man? Legend.
Yeah, 8 off. Holy crap. Let's get into this mini game. Jacob. We're running a little low on time, so I'm going to start speeding through a little bit. The contestant shows 6 players and a category. The contestant wins if they choose 2 players with the same stats in the given category.
Okay.
So receiving touchdowns. Let's say you think Austin Eckler has 20 receiving touchdowns last season. There's one other person with 20 receiving touchdowns in this list. Let's say you think Joe Mixon had 10 receiving touchdowns last season. There's one other person with 10 receiving touchdowns in this list. You just got to pick a pair that match together. I'd have the same exact receiving touchdowns.
All right. I am going to go with, oh man, this is tough. I'm going to go with Eckler and Allen. I'm going to go with the Charger teammates. Just go for it.
You're going to go with the Charger teammates. You think they both have the same amount of receiving touchdowns? Let's see if you're correct. Well, Austin Eckler had 8, Joe Mixon 3, Harris 3, Deontay Johnson 8, CeeDee Lamb 8, Keenan Allen 6. So Austin Eckler would have to been paired with Deontay Johnson. They both had 8.
That was my second choice. No lie.
And then CeeDee Lamb with Keenan Allen.
Solid. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that one, but you got a good lead.
I would have never done Harris and Mixon together because I thought it was like too like to put the two running backs. I thought you would never do that on the question.
I figured. Yeah, I figured.
Oh, he did it.
I did it.
He went
close one there, but close but no cigar. Close but you do have the lead. I'm sorry, I showed this one a little bit fast, but we're just going to get into it here, guys.
Before you do, Josh, MVS of the Chiefs, I have confirmed this 3-year deal from Schefter. I see.
Wow,
nice.
Oh fuck! I just bought a pair of these. But
I like
they
that.
were on sale.
I'll go with 200 even.
Jacob's going to go with $200. Jo?
Give me 280.
280. Simon?
201.
201. Simon seems like he has a good feel about this one. There's some quick answers here.
Please be on sale.
According to Apple.com, how much do these AirPods Pro cost? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how they were listed, but it doesn't sound right, does it? Let's see. We got some good guesses in the chat, but it was $249. Simon, you got it correct.
Simon.
247.
Nice guess.
Shevin.
Nice job.
Shevin.
All
over.
Right?
That's 2 in a row.
I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing that right.
If Let me know if I'm not pronouncing tell us. Right. Yeah.
Yes, please. Look at this, Dave. You would have went kind of over, but like
game time.
Good job on that one, Simon. That's going to give you a point, and you're going to get to play this next mini game.
Yeehaw!
All right.
Helpful that you just bought them, huh?
It is.
You knew it was in that $200 range.
I paid $198 on sale for the AirPods that I just bought.
That's what I was hoping they were on sale.
Returned to them.
That's funny.
$249. Mine is delayed. I don't know if he's joking or not, but
nice.
All right, Simon, let's get into this last mini game before our final round.
Angie said more like Dame Overbid.
Talking shit.
Instead of overboard.
Nice.
Okay.
You're playing Magic Number. This is always a fun one. The contestant has shown 2 players. They win by choosing a number anywhere between the 2 players' stats.
Oh, I'm so bad at this one.
Well, this one is a little bit different than I've done in the past. Okay.
Okay.
It's rushing yards. Josh Allen and Deebo Samuel. So you just gotta tell me a number in between. 300?
Yes, that's too low, isn't it? I'm going 300. That's what I said. I'm sticking with it.
So Simon is going with 300. Let's see if that's not right. I'm sorry, Simon. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
I'm not even going to say what my thought process was on that one because it was so wrong.
You weren't like,
it happens,
like 321, 322, 212. Like people were kind of in line with you a little bit.
I think 2 seasons ago, Josh Allen had surprisingly low rushing yards in 2020. Like I remember being surprised by his like lack of rushing in 2020, and I just misattributed that to this year. And I knew Deebo was like above 300 in that 300, 400 range, but I thought Josh Allen was lower. Damn.
All right, guys, we are going into our final round with the score being JL 3, Simon 4, and Jacob 5.
Let's go.
It's really whoever gets this the closest is going to win our game here.
Right.
Let's do it.
Scott, that was just me. Scott. He said Deebo in the 300s, Josh in the 700s. Such a huge range for Simon to miss.
And look what happened. All right, we're going to get right into our showcase round, guys. It's the Showcase Showdown, the final round of the game. Contestants will be asked to guess with a grand total of several different items will be without going over. Closest gets 6 points. Second closest gets 2 points. Jacob, I don't know if you have a pen or paper or your phone or something like that. You're just we're like going to kind of all show it. So you're going to write it down. Perfect.
We're good. Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. So I want you to add all these things together. and come up with one grand total. Najee Harris's 2021 receiving yards, Mecole Hardman's 2021 receiving yards, George Kittle's 2021 PPR fantasy points, and A.J. Brown's career receiving yards.
PPR.
I want you to figure that out as best as you can, add it all together, and tell me what you got.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And, I'll ask the contestants to get out of the chat for this one. Not that anyone's really going to have a great feel for this, but, yeah.
I'm in the private chat.
AJ, Jacob up there struggling a little bit.
This is tough. Yeah, this is tough.
AJ Brown's career receiving yards.
Career receipt. AJ Brown's. Oh, man.
Oh, I feel like
without going over. Keep in mind, guys, you do not want to go over.
Right. Okay.
I don't feel good about this number, but it's what we got. So
okay.
I trust the process, I guess.
So do I guess first since I'm in the lead?
We're actually all going to reveal it at the same time.
Okay. So I need to write it big on my.
We'll just kind of show it on the screen. I'll write it down and tell you who got it right.
All right.
You don't need to write it big. If you put it real close to the camera, I should be able to read it, but whatever.
I'll write it really big.
And then go stand really far away from the camera.
Yeah. I like that idea better. It's like an eye test at this point.
Yeah.
The chat's I think they're doing what they've been doing. They're just like building on top of each other.
Way off here.
I got my guess.
I do not feel good.
I have zero confidence in this.
At all. Yeah.
Everyone's got their guess though?
Yep.
All right. Well,
I think I'm really low.
All three of you go ahead and show me. Can you show me? Can you show me, JL? Show me, JL. I don't know what that says.
3,700.
37.
We're kind of close, JL.
What are you? 29? Oh yeah.
42. Let me just
Jacob's 42.
You guys.
Damn
Jacob,
it! You guys boxed me in.
Jacob, 42,000. JL, 37,000.
Not 42,000. I promise.
3,700.
4,200.
Don't make a JL mistake.
3,760. Right? Was that it, JL?
3,700.
Oh, okay, that was a 0. And then Simon, 2,965. Perfect. All right. Whew. Like I said, JL went with 4,000. Jacob went with 4,200. JL went with 3,700. Simon went with 2,965. Well, let's break these down a little bit, guys. Najee Harris had 460 receiving yards last year.
That's lower than I thought.
467.
That's higher than I thought.
Really?
467. Mecole Hardman had 693 receiving yards last year.
Okay, lower than I thought.
Higher than
693.
That's what I meant. Higher than I thought. I mixed it up.
A little higher.
I said 550.
I said 400.
George Kittle had 198 PPR fantasy points last season.
Lower than I thought.
Higher than I thought.
198.
And this one's definitely going to be higher than I thought. I'm so off.
AJ Brown's career receiving yards was 2,995.
Oh, man.
That's
bringing the grand total to 4,350.
Well.
Jacob, you were the closest by far. Let's go, Jacob.
Let's go.
It's kind of close.
Okay.
4,200. Kind of close. 3,700.
Yeah, that's semi-close.
My
I
total answer was not even AJ Brown's career receiving yards. Like, I didn't even get to that benchmark with all of mine added together.
Oh, Dan was closer than me. He had 89 more than me.
Dan and Mark, and you say the guests are unbeatable, man. Kelly with the
good.
In case you said, I thought
Kelly, let's go.
Career PPR points. Yeah, that would have changed it entirely. The chat is excited for your
Scampers.
win, Jacob.
Thank you, Andrew.
Excited.
Good job. Good job, Jacob.
Thank you, guys. That was a ton of fun. I mean, like, I don't mind losing, but man, it feels good winning. That's for sure.
Guys, before we go today, a couple reminders. Number one, we have a newsletter that's going to be coming out. JL, do you want to tell people where they can subscribe to our newsletter?
It'll be on our Twitter later. I'll throw a link in there.
So check out our Twitter later. Make sure you guys subscribe over there. Joey Wright is taking a big part in writing that. So it's going to be some upcoming fantasy news, some trivia. What else is going to be in there, JL?
Trivia. You got some resources and tools, our weekly schedule stuff going on around FYF. We got everything in there. Definitely puzzles and trivia, little fantasy fortune puzzles. You'll see.
picture of Josh's feet, I think, is in this.
Yeah,
is that next week?
That's the second edition. This week is Joey's toes.
Joey's toes this week, Josh's feet next week.
Yep.
But make sure you subscribe to the newsletter so you don't miss out.
I haven't
on
sent my
any of that
pictures yet.
Better get to it.
Well, he's wearing socks right now, getting them nice and sweaty.
Oh.
Guys, I'm sorry. Oh, let's end the stream right now.
Just kidding, guys. Let's get out of here. Jacob, good job winning.
Guys, if you're not already,
thank you.
If you're not already following our guest Jacob, go and fix that right now. You can find him on Twitter. Ain't done yet. It is right there below his face on the screen. Jacob, thank you so much for taking the time to come on and play this game with us today. A nice W.
Thank you so much for having me. That was a ton of fun. This was completely different than what I am used to, but I mean, it was a blast, guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course.
Anytime.
We'll have to have you back because Jalen and I need some revenge. We need to get that W. This was a close game. We were tied the whole time.
We were.
Guys, that is going to be it for us this afternoon. We will be live again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in then for some more fantasy football game show fun. Until then, though, we are out of here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Adios.
Bye-bye.
It makes fantasy fun. Let's go. Woo.